Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great pleasure for me to greet you at the 26th conference of the Iberoamerican Data Protection Network. I would also like to thank the Costa Rican authorities for putting together such an interesting program. I wish I were there with you. On the 25th May this year, when the GDPR became applicable, I noted that this happened roughly 1 year after the adoption of the Iberoamerican data protection standards by your network. This was much more than just a fortunate coincidence. It reflects how much we have in common in this area and how much we can do together to ensure global convergence on data protection. And it is with great pleasure that I see that the standards are playing their role as a blueprint for privacy laws in the region. In this respect, I am pleased that the last months saw many new developments. Brazil that adopted this summer its first comprehensive data protection legislation. Chile that amended its constitution to introduce the right to privacy and announced the creation of an independent data protection authority. Argentina, where President Macri last September tables a new privacy bill. Similar initiatives are also being taken in many countries of Central America and the Caribbean, from Panama to Barbados. This shows how regional integration and global convergence can meet, complement each other, and in this way bring new opportunities. And in fact, our systems are increasingly converging on the basis of common principles. This type of convergence, based on our shared values, is certainly contributing to the closer relationship between Latin America and the EU, already tied together through strong political, commercial, and cultural bonds. It will also bring very tangible benefits by greatly facilitating trade as well as cooperation between public authorities that both increasingly rely on the exchange of personal information. In the digital era, convergence in data protection standards pays off, as shown by the recent adequacy arrangement we negotiated with Japan that will create the world's largest area of free and safe data flows. This mutual adequacy finding will amplify the benefits of the trade agreement that Japan and the EU also concluded this year. I am mentioning that example because we are interested in exploring the possibility to adopt similar adequacy findings with respect to Latin American countries at a time when we are upgrading our political and commercial partnership with many of them. This convergence can also facilitate more effective cooperation between privacy regulators. One of the lessons learned from the recent scandals is that we need to get serious about enforcement. In that context, the role of data protection authorities is more crucial than ever. This is also why your network is so important. It gives a unique opportunity for enforcers to exchange experiences and best practices. In Europe, we are also keen to cooperate on the international level. I am happy that representatives of the Spanish and Portuguese data protection authorities are with you today. I would like to encourage Latin American countries to continue their journey on this convergence path. There is a growing demand for common rules of the game in this area. I am convinced that with such knowledgeable speakers and interesting panels, you'll have stimulating and productive debates. I wish you all the best and hope to see you soon in Europe or in Latin America.